Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear me. Hopefully, the chat will let me know if you can hear me because that's the only way I know. Because I am not with anybody on this little live stream, so I didn't have to wear my little earpiece. So I don't know if I'm coming through at all. Somebody's gonna tell me. Doof doof paranormal. Karen, of course, helping me out, letting me know that I can be heard. Yeah, guys, impromptu live stream because I want to chit chat with you guys, tell you what's coming up in the near future on this channel, on my friends' channels. Also, I want to tell you about the calendar. The calendar that I've been promising for like 2 years is finally here. I put out the word a couple of times. I have sent out probably about 10 of these bad boys to various people who have paid for them. $20 even, $20 even will get this calendar in your hand. And I'm trying to sell as many as I possibly can soon so that come January 1st, you will be able to use said calendar. It would suck to get this calendar in like February. Then you miss out on seeing the very first January page, which is this nice snowy shot. One of my favorites. But yeah, there you go. I got a bunch of people in the chat want to say hi to a few folks. Karen of Doof Doof Paranormal is obviously here. Go check out her channel. She's doing some really fun, like fun stuff, guys. Fun stuff that just it's not serious. It's not depressing. Like it gives you a little giggle and it's fun. And I love that she's going out and kind of exploring herself. We've got Weeping Willow Paranormal, obviously my partner in crime over there in the paranormal world. We have some collaborations coming up. We are starting next week the Mackey Mansion investigations that feature not just me and Cassie of Weeping Willow Paranormal, but Ron, the bacon to my cheeseburger, Karen of Doof Doof Paranormal, Levy, Kathy of Chasing the Darkness. We all got to hang out together in Mackey Mansion. It was super, super fun. It's awesome. We got those episodes coming up starting next week. Then we got Exploring Harley. We got Walter in the house. Laws from Oz is in the house. Always a big supporter of the channel. We got Allie in the house. Cowgirl Allie. I saw photos of something. Alpacas? Llamas. Alpacas. I'm not sure. You can correct me. We got Dan Text in the house. Dan Text, don't forget, I need you to send me an email with your address so I can send your calendar to you because you already bought and paid for one. So I want to make sure it gets to you. So just email thecemeteryroad@gmail.com your address so that I can send it out tomorrow. Yes, I do have a cool sweater. This is my Christmas sweatshirt. I like it. Ghostbusters. Got to represent. Got to be somewhat festive. Allie says the alpacas, Annie and Athena. Perfect. Yes, I saw photos of those fuzzy little adorable things. Joe of Entity 7 Paranormal is in the house. Bluegrass Paranormal is in the house. Yeah, Tarnia is in the house as always. Tarnia always awesome and a huge supporter of this channel. Thank you all for showing up on such short notice. Like I said, just want to talk about the calendar. Just want to talk about what we got coming up. We got the Mackey Mansion episodes coming up, which I'm pretty excited for. I got a bunch of cemeteries coming up that I'm pretty excited for. After Mackey Mansion, guys, we're going to get back into the investigations I did with Paul, my son. We're going to get back into those investigations that we shot months and months and months ago in the summertime. But we're gonna start putting those back out. I've got plans for more investigations in the beginning of the year. Nothing for the rest of December. I am done with December, guys. I don't want to do anything this month. It's cold. I'm tired. We're just going to take a little break and then we're going to get back into it in the new year. And we have got some huge things coming down the peak in the first half of the year. Doing some collaborations with some awesome people. We're going to go to some awesome places. We're going to do awesome things. And since I'm by myself, I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat as well. Betty, is it your birthday? Happy birthday. Consider this your present. Quick little live stream for your present. Let's see what else we got. My phone is letting me know my channel just went live. How thoughtful of my phone. Antoine is in the house. Pamela C wants to know if you can pay for the calendar via super chat. You know what? It's easy for me. It's easy for you. So a $20 super chat will get you your calendar. Just send your email, not your email address, send your address to my email, thecemeteryroad@gmail.com, and I will get these out. I'm hoping whoever buys them tonight, I will send them out tomorrow. The first batch should be arriving at people's houses. I think the post office said like tomorrow or Tuesday, which will be pretty awesome. And if you did buy a calendar and you're over on Instagram or something, post a photo when you get your calendar. Say, look, this is how I'm going to keep track of the year. That would be awesome. I would love to check that out. So yeah, Pamela, you're good to go. $20 super chat, you're good. I will send it out tomorrow. Let's see here. Nicholas, for the calendar. Perfect. I will get you on the list. I should probably make a list. If I make a list now, then I don't have to do it later. It's confusing when I have to do it later. So I'll just put Nicholas, you're good to go. Just send your email, your address, thecemeteryroad@gmail.com. I'm going to get them shipped out tomorrow. I love being like on top of it. Because I knew when I made the calendars, I'm like, this is gonna be a lot of work. Because not only is the work of like choosing photos and getting the thing put together and all of that, creating the actual calendar, but then I knew it was gonna be kind of a lot of work to get them all packaged up and sent out to people on time. And I definitely want to make sure people are getting them on time, at least before the new year. So I'm doing my best, guys. Oh, and Karen of Doof Doof Paranormal, remember, go subscribe, Doof Doof Paranormal, has decided to gift some calendars to people because it's almost Christmas, guys. So I've got 5 calendars I can get rid of. I can donate to you guys. So I'm gonna pick a few people from the chat, and I'm gonna make sure you guys get a calendar. Thank you, Karen. Karen is probably one of the best people I've ever met. So I am not shocked. Not shocked at all. So, first 5 people, I will try and pick out of the chat. I don't even know how many people are in the chat. But if you really, really want a calendar and you're just like, I just don't have 20 bucks, then Karen just bought you a calendar. So, just let me know. I will try and pay attention to the chat a little bit. But rather than me just sitting here like just rambling, do you guys have any questions? Do you guys have any comments? What do you guys want to know? Let's do a little Q&A. This live stream is not going to be very long because I'm tired and it's Sunday night and I'm sure you guys got to get ready for the week. Music Maker already emailed my address. Thank you. Perfect. That's the important part, getting them addresses. And then Jean-Francois, got you indeed. You'll be getting yours. I'll send it out tomorrow. Thank you for sending your address. Dantex, got your address as well. I'll be sending it out. Good, good, good. Brian W., you get the first of the Karen. Tarnia, don't worry. Santa Claus has you covered, Tarnia, because you're awesome. Let's see. Brian W. Brian W., just send me your address to thecemeteryroad@gmail.com. Karen has purchased you a calendar because she's awesome. Just making notes, guys. So Karen, calendars, 1 is done. Clifton, he's going to email me. That would be awesome. There's a couple people. I wish I had my list accessible. It's way over there. There's a couple people. Dantex was one of them, but then there was another one. I think it was Jill requested a calendar, but I don't have an address for her. But yeah, it's been fun. Hallie dropping a $9.99 super chat. We'll just round it up to $10 to help pay for shipping. That's awesome because shipping sucks sometimes. Brian says trying to save for hot water heater. Yeah, hot water heater. That's called adulting, sir. You got to save for the adult stuff. Not a problem. Miss Ollie J, that kind of calendar is something we get sent free in the mail, and I never use them. Of course, I'll never leave your house. Don't really need one. Do you? No problem. I hardly ever have calendars that I put up on the wall, but a lot of people wanted calendars of the photos that I take in the cemetery. So wanted to get people who wanted that kind of thing out there. If it's not your thing, totally fine too. Let's see. Nicholas, gotcha. Got your email. Perfect. I'll get it out. I'll get it out to you. Not a problem. Brian W. Old lady. Yep, sorry. I forgot using the different account. Miss Ollie J, I'd buy them just to support you, but I do know. Don't worry about it, guys. The calendar is just kind of like a thing people were requesting. Uh, I wanted to get it out to those who wanted them. Not a big deal. You guys being here, Brian W is Jill. Perfect. Face to a name, sort of. Jill, just get me your address and you're good to go. Lee's Breath, member for 11 months. Thanks for being a member for 11 months. 11 months, guys. That is crazy. Tarnia says, where's your Santa hat? I did have a Santa hat, and I had one last year, and it disappeared. It's gone. Don't know where it is. I'll have to get a new one. But I got this nice hat. This is a nice hat. It's awesome. Hope you sell them all and leave people wanting. Well, I have 40 calendars left, minus whatever we've sold tonight. So I've got a few. I've got a bunch. I didn't do like a huge order because I knew cemetery calendars, not a whole lot of demand for those, but I wanted to make sure I had enough for everybody. And I've given about 10 away to like family and friends and stuff, so not a problem. Let's see. Uh Entity 7 Paranormal Joe Fatal dropping a $10 super chat to help with some more shipping. That is awesome. That will definitely help. A few of the people who ordered calendars do live in Australia and New Zealand, so that. But Karen is helping me out with those. One shipping charge to her, and then she can send them off a lot cheaper than that. So that's nice. Laurel in Seattle says, where are your antlers and red nose? I don't have any of that. Let's see. What else is going on with you guys? See, people are like, Ron's clinking some beer glasses. I've got coffee. It's too late to be drinking the coffee, but I'm drinking it anyway because I made coffee today just for me, and I've been slowly going through it. It's an iced coffee, just a little cold coffee, not a problem. Somebody asked, I believe it was Mike, asked about upcoming episodes. Like I said, we got the Mackie Mansion episodes. Should be about at least 2 episodes of Mackie Mansion. The first one being mostly just a walkthrough with me and Karen of the mansion itself, and then the next one will start featuring Weeping Willow Paranormal and Chasing the Darkness, and then after that, I've got some cemeteries that I want to get out to you guys, and then what else? The next one is a return to a location I've been to before. First time for my son, second time for me. I've kind of already said what location that is, but just in case, I'm just going to keep it kind of on the down low, let you get a little surprise if you didn't hear where it was. Allie says it's still my weekend, so therefore I'm allowed to drink my vodka seltzer. I'm doing a dry December, guys. I am not drinking any beer or alcohol of any kind. Kind of flushing my body out, getting a little bit healthier, getting prepared to get back on track for January. And I know, like, New Year's resolutions, that kind of thing. I'm not really doing a New Year's resolution, but I am trying to get back into my routine because of all the traveling I did, which I love doing the traveling. My body just couldn't handle eating junk anymore. And not that I was eating like junk, but I was eating out a lot. I was doing more fast food than I usually do, which I hardly ever do fast food. And then I had no time to do a whole lot of working out. Now, I did walk a lot of cemeteries and I did walk around New York City and I walked around Boston. So I got a lot of steps in, kind of thing. But I need to get back into like actually working out. Um, so I'm just gonna hold off through December. I may have, one or two beers. You never know. It's social drinking at Christmas parties and stuff. But for the most part, I'm just gonna try and do my best to keep it a dry December, so I can get prepared for really getting back into the swing of things, being healthier for the new year. Tarney says, looking forward to more father and son investigations. We got a bunch coming up. Both locations I have left that I filmed with Paul should be 2 to 3 episodes each. So you're gonna have a whole lot of us hanging out in dark, spooky places. Let's see. Danielle Walking Stick got your calendar order in. You are good to go. I'm gonna put you down on the list so I don't forget. And I will send it out tomorrow. Thank you for your address. Again, if you guys are ordering a calendar, again, January, I'll give you a look at January, a nice snowy January photo. I will be sending these out in batches. So tomorrow I'm going to send out everything that was ordered today. It's $20, covers your shipping and handling and everything. All I need is either payment through PayPal or through a super chat, or payment, those two things. And then I absolutely need an address to send it to. And that's important because I want to make sure I get these out in time so that January 1st, you have your calendars hanging on your wall or sitting on your desk or wherever you put your calendars. Let's see here. Ali says, my 805s that I have at home are slowly dwindling. Jim is drinking them, but Jim is sick, so I'll allow it. Jim is my dad. Yeah, the 805s are pretty good. Me and Ron had a couple 805s when we were hanging out in Virginia City. 805 is a solid beer to have on hand. Let's see. Jason, are you posting new vids on particular days? Wednesdays seem to have become the day I will post my videos. I didn't post a video last week. Last week was kind of chaotic and I was doing a lot of traveling last week. But basically Wednesdays. So I'll be releasing episodes on Wednesdays, and my good friend Cassie over at Weeping Willow Paranormal, she releases her videos on Thursdays. That works out because the next couple episodes is like collaboration type stuff between our two channels. So she will be releasing her not Washoe Club, already did those, Mackie Mansion episodes the day after I put mine out. And then we'll be doing some live streams to hang out and chit chat about the locations and the investigations and our experiences at those places. So it just allows you guys to have kind of like double the fun for all these locations right now. And then I know she has some cool episodes coming up after that as well. But I think we basically, she releases every other week. So this week will be Mackie Mansion episode 1. The following week, I'll put up a cemetery video. And then the next week after that will be the second Mackie Mansion, so forth, so forth. But on my channel, at least something every Wednesday for the most part, unless I just get super, super busy and you never know. Pamela, got you. Got the address. We're good to go. Thank you very much. Laws from Oz, welcome to the roadies. Thank you, Laws. I super appreciate your support of the channel. Anytime anybody becomes a member of my channel, it kind of just blows me away. Because for you guys to, spend your coffee money to follow my episodes a little bit more in depth means a lot to me. And it truly does allow me to save up some money to produce calendars and go on investigations, and that helps immensely, guys. Betty asked, "Where did I get my Christmas sweater?" I don't remember. I've had this thing for like 4 years or something like that, and I only get to wear it in December because it feels weird to wear this kind of thing any other time. But I can't remember where I got it. Let's see. Cassie upgraded her membership to Taffa Files, and if you don't know, I have Roadies and I have Taffa Files. Taffa Files get bonus videos every once in a while, and I really want to do more bonus episodes. I just don't have any in the chamber right now, but I will. I will get some more out here soon. Tarnia said, it is summer in January here." Yep, you're kind of lucky. Dealing with a lot of snow over in Reno right now because I still have people in Reno that I got to kind of keep track of and all that kind of stuff. And they're getting a bunch of snow. It's just kind of cold and rainy here. Exploring Harley says, "Jason, what time Wednesday?" Generally around this time, around 9-ish o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Western time, that kind of time frame. Just because for me, it's easier to kind of focus on new episodes that are coming out and I can be in the chat and stuff because my kids are either settled down, going to bed, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not kind of like taking time away from them to do this kind of thing. Laurel in Seattle says, "Anyone come out to Washington State? So much to explore and get freaked out about." I would love to. I have family in Washington State. I've been through there. I've done some Cemetery Road episodes in Washington, but I have yet to investigate up there. So hopefully someday soon. I don't have any plans, at least at the beginning of this year, but you never know what the rest of the year has in store. Let's see here. Laurel in Seattle says, "Thank you. I've been off track. So Wednesday and Thursdays. Wednesdays for me, Thursdays for Weeping Willow Paranormal. So you should get subscribed to both of our channels so you can join in on the fun." Where's my family? Well, the kids are in the house hanging out, doing their thing, getting ready for bed. And yeah, we're good to go. We're all here. Nobody's going anywhere for December, at least. January, we've got some trips planned. I think I'm supposed to go visit a friend sometime. That kept getting pushed off. I'm supposed to go visit a friend. He lives about 7 hours away, but I just keep getting pushed off. Family in Washington, near Seattle. I have some family near Seattle, and I have some friends kind of northern Washington. What else, guys? Cemetery Road. I am only 24 hours away, says Doof Doof Paranormal. That's true. I could get on an airplane and just fly for 24 hours. I would. You are so far away, Karen, though. It takes a lot of money to get over to you. But I'm going to do it because I've always wanted to go to Australia. And now I have a friend there that I can definitely be like, "I'm going to visit Karen. We're good to go." So someday, maybe not this year, because reasons. You know what I'm talking about. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But I would not be too surprised if I can try and make my way that way in the next year or so. Hang out for a couple weeks, get the lay of the land, go check out some cemeteries that don't feature snakes. That would be great. Laurel in Seattle says, "Snow here. Cemeteries in snow are amazing. So quiet." Some of my favorite episodes of Cemetery Road have been when I've gone off and I've found cemetery, or it's winter time. I'm going through the snow and I'm going through these cemeteries deep in snow because you are correct. It's super peaceful. And a lot of the cemeteries that I've gone to in the snowy winter time are these off the beaten path type cemeteries that just there's nobody around. It's just trees and snow and the quietness, the peacefulness of it all. There's something just oddly, eerily beautiful about a snow covered cemetery. But they're like right next door to like fall cemeteries. Fall cemeteries are amazing. You're going to get some fall cemetery photos in said calendar when you get yours, if you're ordering them, because I was just enamored with the fall cemeteries that I got to check out when I was kind of over on the east coast of the US and traveling through Canada, where I went to go hang out with Cassie and Ron. So, yeah, pretty awesome. Ms. Ollie says, there are no snakes in New Zealand. Just saying. That's right. I'll come over there and get away from all the snakes. Brr. Again, thank you all for hanging out with me. This isn't going to be a super long live stream. It's not going to be hours or anything. Um, I'm just hanging out. I wanted to talk about the calendar, tell you guys what we got planned because next week, again, me and Cassie are going to start dropping our Mackie Mansion episodes. I really hope you guys enjoy those. And just to kind of like hang out just a little bit. Lazy Breath says, I think you'll like Singapore too. It'll be a good stopover to Australia. There you go. I'm just going to become a world traveler. It'll be fun when I start putting out the Canadian episodes of the Cemetery Road. Then I can fully be like, we've gone international. We've managed to go from the U.S. up into Canada. Who knows where we're going next? And some of the photos in the calendar actually are from a trip I took to Scotland a few years back. So it's kind of an international calendar because it's got some. I'm pretty sure I put a Canada photo or two in there, and then some Scotland stuff, and then the East Coast and a little bit of the West as well. Noel saying, I hope you're all great night. I think we are. I think we're doing pretty good tonight. Exploring Harley says, the calendar is going in the new studio I'm setting up. That's awesome. Perfect. I've set aside a calendar for myself because one of the problems I generally have when I order merchandise is I give it away to everybody. And then the next thing I know, I don't have one myself. Much like I don't have one of the books I made a couple of years ago, the Volume 1 Cemetery Road book. I don't have one. I actually have to reorder one so I can have one. But that's what's coming up in probably the first half of the new year is I'm going to start working on Volume 2, which I'm pretty excited for. I've already got some photos picked out for it. And then maybe we'll see. Maybe there'll be another calendar for next year. I'm not sure. It's not a difficult thing to put the calendars together, but just to, I don't know if some of you are photographers or as like, I don't know, anal about photography as I am when it comes to my own photos that I take. I'll take 1,000 photos and I'll have like 2 photos I actually like. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So to get 12 solid photos is a little daunting. 12 solid photos that I want to put together and say, this is the calendar. Like it took me a while to actually pick out those photos. Glam is in the house. Hola, Glam. How are you? Did you get your Taylor Swift tickets? I couldn't remember. I saw you on TikTok. You were one of the people who just had to deal with the mess that was Taylor Swift's ticket release. Entity 7, Joe says, same. I'll take thousands of photos and only a handful I will share. Absolutely. Glam says, no. Dang it. I was really hoping you did, Glam. Dang. Clifton, thank you. Says, Jason, you have come a long way. I'm trying to be better every single day. I'm not perfect by a long shot, but I'm hoping each day I'm a better person. Each photo I take gets me closer to actually producing the photos that like I really enjoy. Every episode that we put out, that it's just better and better. I'm hoping that there's forward momentum with everything I do. Laurel says, we have small pioneer cemeteries in the middle of nowhere from early European white settlements close to tribal settlements before the government started making its mess and creating division. Beautiful vibes. I've been to a couple pioneer cemeteries in that area in Washington and Oregon. They are pretty dang awesome. Exploring Harley says, I'll have my new Mini 3 Pro drone this week. Awesome. Law says, "Have you seen the Australian firefighters calendar? Will we get one like that, Jason?" No, probably not. Um, Mostly because I'm taking the photo, so I can't be in the photo if I'm taking the photos. Dang, dang. And I would have to like hit the gym way harder for me to even remotely want to be in a photo that people hang on their wall. I did do a pinup calendar, like me, not like I was not in the calendar, but the first calendar project I ever did, and this is the second. This is the second calendar project I've ever done. The first one was a pinup calendar of business women in the area in which I lived. It was a fundraiser. People hired me to take the photos and stuff. That was really really fun to do, like 50s era inspired kind of like pinup photography. I had a lot of fun with that, and some of my favorite photos that I took were from those shoots because just everything worked out on a few of them where the lighting was perfect, the subjects were great, the backgrounds perfect. They were super super fun. Laurel in Seattle says, "Jason, you were the attraction of and I followed you. So glad your channel and work is blooming." Well, thank you. I appreciate everybody who came and found this channel in any way they did, and they said, you know what, the thing this guy is doing is worth me following, worth me supporting by showing up to his episodes and watching them and spreading them around. That means a ton to me. So I absolutely appreciate it. Let's see. Noel says, "Doof doof, I'll be subscribing right after this. So excited to have another channel to watch." Yeah, again, Karen's doing some really fun stuff. And she's literally teaching herself how to edit everything. She's going out, she's doing this just completely blind with like little to no training whatsoever. And she's making some really fun content. Tarnia upgrading her membership to Tapophiles. Woo! That means I really got to get out there and do like bonus stuff for you guys. I've done like a live stream for the Tapophiles too. I'll have to do like a Tapophile only live stream here soon. Hang out with you guys, even give you the down low on some of the cool things we've got going on. What else? Purgatory Paranormal of New York. How you doing? Welcome to the live chat. We'll probably be here in another 15, 20 minutes. Again, I'm here to talk about the calendar, which it's finally here. It's here for you guys. $20, either PayPal or Super Chat. Send me your address, and I will be sending them out tomorrow. And then I'll probably talk a bit about these again at the next live stream in probably like a week or so. The point is, I'm trying to get these to the people who really want them so that come January, it's in your hand, it's in your house, and you can start, putting down your little notes and stuff and doing your thing, whatever you want to do with the calendar. I used to, and this is something my mom used to do, so I started doing it when I would have a calendar and the end of the year's done. I didn't just throw the calendar away. I would pick out the photos that I really liked, cut them out, just a little shoom, cut it out of the calendar, and then I would just hang it up somewhere, hold on to it. Pretty nice. What else do you guys want to talk about real quick? Wreaking Havoc, thanks for popping in. Good night. Get some rest. We got a long week ahead of us. I'm just assuming that it's a long week for everybody. I'm not looking forward to the week. I would rather sit here and hang out with you guys in the weekend. Why can't it just be a perpetual weekend? Kasara, how am I doing? Fine. I am doing fine. What else do you guys want to talk about? We've gotten a few calendars sold, one of which was a gift from Karen to, I believe it was Brian, which is Jill. So that's pretty awesome. Laurel in Seattle says, "Why a long week?" Just because I'm just anticipating it being a pain in the butt. I'm just being a downer, guys. I need to have a more positive outlook. Yeah, doof doof. Shh. It's too far away to start teasing stuff that's coming up. Don't worry, Miss Ollie. I set aside one for me. Can you show your calendar? I'll show you the first page. but then I want the rest of the photos to be a surprise to the people who buy it. So, January, nice wintry, snow-covered cemetery like we were talking about. One of my favorites. Let me see what February is. February, a photo from Scotland. The March is a photo from the Wild Wild West of California, I believe. We got, can't remember where that one, I think Kansas, and then Boston, and then Boston. Yeah, we got some cool ones. Guys. With the church in the background. Wow. Yeah, dude. That photo, this specific photo came about because this is in not Kansas, Missouri, I believe. And I was looking for this cemetery and I was driving out in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, where is this place? I cannot find this place. It's a lot of rolling hills though. And I came up over this hill and this cemetery just peeked out. It's on a hill. The air was misty, fogged up like crazy. It had just snowed over the last few days, and this thing was just sitting up on a hill. All these stones, you can't see it from this photo, but they're just covered with ice. Like the whole stone is just a sheet of ice over every single one of them. It was an awesome, awesome location. Can't wait for you guys to check out the calendar when it's in your hand. Any additions to your shelves? I do have one addition. It's pretty awesome. I'll bring it over here. Thanks for asking. I should have even had it turned on. I have a friend who bought me this for my birthday. It's a VHS tape, Ghostbusters VHS tape, and it lights up. It's a little light up thing. That's what I got. So that's pretty awesome. I'm going to put it back on the shelf. Lit up this time. So that's what that is. Because I love VHS 80s retro stuff. It's pretty awesome. Queen Sophie says, hey, Jason, could you tell me why you started hunting the paranormal and started having an interest in graveyards? Did you grow up in a haunted home? No, I did not. But I did work in a haunted movie theater, which was pretty awesome. Had experience there that was freaky and crazy. Talked about it a bunch. And then cemeteries, if you watch the very first episode of Cemetery Road, I go into the details of why cemeteries have always fascinated me. That's a great question. Thank you very much. Clifton says, my birthday is on Valentine's Day. Have to share a birthday with a holiday. That sucks. Laws from Oz says, with history and layers of lives one piece of land holds, why do people go into investigations screaming demons all the time? Because it gets the clicks. If you're doing paranormal investigations on YouTube, what you want is clicks. You want eyeballs on your stuff. And unfortunately, the more crazy and loud and explosive your investigations are, the more people are going to watch. That's why you see so many people faking crap on YouTube. It's because they need that clickbait. They need that big bang that's going to get them noticed. I prefer not to do that because I don't need that. The whole point of my investigations is I want people to be like, I wonder what it's like to go with Jason inside of a creepy haunted location. And so I just bring you along. Whether or not anything ever happens, at the very least, we're going to be able to hang out and wander around a creepy, dark location, learn history, have a journey, have an adventure. And that's all I really care about. If we happen to catch a ghost or a disembodied voice or anything like that while doing that, it's a bonus. It is a bonus. Let's see. Music Maker says my birthday is Halloween. Well, mine's October 27th, so I'm really, really close. Doof says, demons are just pissed off spirits. They probably need a hug. And if there's anybody I know of who would just go out and hug a demon, it's Karen. She'll make them feeling right as rain in no time. It is sad and disrespectful to the spirits, though, Laws says, and I absolutely agree. Laurel in Seattle says the fakery is boring. I can watch a movie for fiction. Me too. I just got done watching. It's not a scary movie. It's kind of off topic, but Bullet Train, which just dropped on Netflix. Very fun movie. Tamara says, "Poor hubby's birthday is 12/26. Ouch! Day after Christmas. Bummer." What else, guys? I know we have 4 calendars bought and paid for by Karen that need a good home. Anybody want to raise their hand and say, I'll take it and send me an email with their address? Because then I'll send it off tomorrow. Get you a calendar. Bears. Have I seen any in a cemetery? Bears? No. I saw a dead deer once. I've seen deer, like live deer. Coming up in an episode here soon, actually. Betty says, I'll take it. Betty, send me your address, thecemeteryroad@gmail.com. Betty, you got the second Karen calendar. Boom. See how easy that is? So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 calendars to send out tomorrow. That's awesome. That means I've got like 35 left. 35 calendars to sell. Yeah, haven't been doing much lately, movie wise, but I watched Bullet Train. I watched the 2015 Star Trek with Chris Pine in it. Watched that today. Started watching Willow. That's been fun. Laurel, Maisie, boom, boom. 3 and 4 of Karen calendars. So Laurel and Maisie, please send me your address. thecemeteryroad@gmail.com. Got to remember that the part in the beginning. thecemeteryroad@gmail.com. And I will send out calendars to you guys as well. So that means we have one more Karen calendar to give away. Who's gonna get it? What else? Yeah, Willow. Watched the Willow movie with my kids yesterday, and then we watched the first 2 episodes of the Willow TV show, which I'm enjoying. Allie says, I'll buy another one for work, but it wouldn't be until next week. Oh, don't even worry about it, Allie. You're good to go. Maisie Rose says, hello, all. I didn't know you were on. Yeah, that's the way it happens with YouTube sometimes. Even though you schedule this stuff, the reminders don't come out. Lost from Oz says, have I watched Wednesday on Netflix? It's awesome. I'm conflicted with the Wednesday show. I've never been like a huge Addams Family fan, so I don't just like immediately like dive into anything Addams Family. But I have some people that I respect online that do reviews of shows and movies and stuff, and they don't like it like hardly at all. Like there's issues that they have that I completely understand just from watching the trailers. But then there's people like you who are like, this thing's flipping awesome. And so I'm gathering that it's a very divided fan base of people who are just like, it's great or it's terrible. Like there's not a whole lot of in between there. So I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of time to watch stuff. So it's hard for me to dive into a show if it's not like universally praised. But we'll see. Maybe I'll have to give it a shot just because you said so. Maybe. Weeping Willow, Cassie, throwing down a super chat because Jason is awesome. You're awesome, and I appreciate it. Karen says, I only love the original show. I've seen some of the original show. I grew up as a young man when the Addams Family movie came out, which was huge. And I watched the sequel. The sequel was fine too, but I haven't watched any Addams Family stuff that have come out since then. I know there was an animated movie that came out. But yeah, Laws, I'll check it out. I'll watch at least a couple episodes. Pretty sure they already said it's getting a season 2, so that's nice. Let's see. Brian W. Jill says, I haven't watched an actual TV show in years. We don't have TV. That's fine. I don't get to watch a whole lot of TV and stuff either. Laurel, thank you for the super chat. Do you have a family cemetery that you visit? Nope, I do not. I don't. Joe says, apparently the girl who originally played Wednesdays in this new series, I haven't watched it. I've seen bits and pieces online. I know that the Wednesday from the movie is in it, Christina Ricci. I'm a little baffled as to why they chose whatever that actor's name to play Gomez. I cannot remember his name for the life of me. But honestly, like as much as I like Raul Julia in the Addams Family movie uh, and the original Gomez from the TV show, they were great. But if you ever go and look at the original Addams Family comic strips, because it was a comic strip before anything else, this dude looks exactly like Gomez from the original comic strips. It's creepy because Gomez was not a suave, debonair, handsome dude in the comics. He was a short, squat, kind of not attractive man, and that's what made Morticia, his tall, beautiful wife, odd. That's what made that odd. Um, and so his casting's pretty much dead spot on for if you're looking at the original comic. Um, but I understand, like a lot of people didn't grow up with the original comic at this point, so that seems like a weird casting choice. Jen, Warrior Spirit Experience, thanks for renewing. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the show all this time. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Maisie Rose says I did security for the main character in Willow. Can't remember his name. Warwick Davis. Warwick Davis been playing Willow. He was Wicket, the Ewok. He played 100 different people in the Harry Potter movies, I believe. Let's see. Joe says, I knew they were comic books at first. I've never seen them. That's probably why they went with him. Yeah, because it's a Tim Burton thing. Tim Burton's going to kind of lean more towards like paying tribute to the OG stuff rather than kind of like more modern day stuff. And that's just Tim Burton's kind of aesthetic anyway. Weird and odd. Ron says, just watched Willow the movie with my family the other night. Yeah, my youngest son, he's 9. I'm watching the show with him. While he likes the show, he's fine with it. He did tell me during episode 2, he's like, I think I like the movie better. Which I'm not going to argue with him. The movie is great. It's a movie from my childhood, so anytime my kids really enjoy something from my childhood, I'm stoked on it. But I'm enjoying the Willow show so far. I believe they release an episode a week. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be, but I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the series. Kind of hope there's a season 2. All right. Just a few more, probably like 10 more minutes. We'll keep this to an hour, guys. Again, I super appreciate all of you hanging out. It was super awesome, kind of last minute to put on a Sunday night live stream and to have 33 people pop in and hang out with us. That's pretty awesome. Reason I'm hanging out here is for the calendar. And I know we've sold a few tonight. Just want to make sure I remind the people who either got them because Karen was so generous or they ordered them themselves. Make sure you send me your address so I can send these out tomorrow so you can have them by January. thecemeteryroad@gmail.com. And again, I've got, I don't know, like 30 of these things left. So if for some reason you're just like later down the line, you're like, I kind of want one of those things, let me know. I'll be pimping them out on live streams for the next few weeks. And I don't mind sending you one if it's like February and you're like, hey, I still want a calendar. That's fine. I'll just keep selling them until they're all gone. Not a problem. Laurel says, I'm on my phone and TV, but can't find the membership link. I couldn't like direct you specifically to it, but if you go to the channel, generally there's like a become a member like button on there. Andrew McGee says, hi everyone, running late as usual. Sunny and 91 degrees Fahrenheit here in Northwest Sydney. Yeah, and it's cold here. It's kind of wet and cold. It's kind of different. That's right. Once again, happy birthday, Betty. Glad we were able to hang out for your birthday. That's awesome. Allie says, does Jen have a calendar? Jen needs a calendar. Jen is going through a difficult time with her father-in-law. Jen, where are you? Yes, warrior spirit. Jen, you can have the final Karen calendar. Boom. Thanks, Allie. Yeah, Jen, send me your address, thecemeteryroad@gmail.com. Warrior spirit. Making a note to send it out to you tomorrow. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Karen. We've given away all the calendars you purchased tonight. There you go. So happy you guys get them. That's awesome. Thanks, Allie, for throwing that out there. That's awesome. Betty, yes, I just got it. And because it's your birthday, Betty, I'm going to add a few extra things to your package for you, some stickers and stuff. I think I still have a magnet somewhere. That'll be your little birthday present. I'll make a note of that. Add stickers plus magnet. That way you can get a little bonus stuff. Little bonus stuff for you. So yeah, addresses, and I'm good to go, guys. I will send all of these out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 calendars to send out tomorrow. That's pretty awesome. Plus a couple that I just got addresses for from the last batch. I'll get those out tomorrow. You should have them in like a week or so, unless you live super, super far away, like Singapore. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know how long it's going to take it to get to you. Cassie says, I love this so much. The community is awesome. This community is pretty stinking awesome. There's not a live stream that goes by or a premiere that goes by that I don't sit there and say, like, these people are awesome. Doof Doof, Karen says, if you want to see Jason as an elf, go to my channel or check his community tab. That's right, because Karen made a little commercial for the calendars using her signature bobblehead creations, which has me dancing around in a cemetery singing about calendars. So go check it out. It's pretty fun. Maisie Rose or Scotland. Yep. Too true. What else, guys? We got about 6 minutes left. Any cues that I can A to? Some Q's and A's. And then I'll let you guys go. Enjoy your Sunday evening. Rest and relax as we get ready for the next week. I still have some editing to do on the next episode, which features the first episode, me and Karen walking around Mackey Mansion. Can't wait to bring that to you guys. It's all basically edited together, so like it's done-ish. But now I've got to put my noise-canceling headphones on and then listen intently and watch intently to all the footage that has made the episode, just so I can start like identifying if we heard voices, saw things, all that kind of stuff. Tarney says, when is your East Coast trip, Jason? East Coast trip's done. I went and did it. It's done. Some of the photos in the calendar are are from the East Coast trip, and the episodes for the East Coast trip are coming soonish. Very soonish, probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks. You'll start seeing some Boston stuff, some New York stuff, some Canada stuff. That's right, Tarnia. I done did it. It was a good few weeks of me traveling around with friends. It wasn't exactly the trip I had originally planned in my head at first, but it was awesome nonetheless. Planning on coming to Quebec in the near future? Probably not the near future, but I'm always down to head up north. Yeah, Joe says, I think Jason will be heading back east for an investigation or two. Yep, probably. We shall see. Don't know what the next year's going to be bringing to the cemetery road. I do know I've got some investigations lined up with some awesome people and some awesome places, and I'm sure I will find some cemeteries as I go. But that, I think, is going to bring our time a little bit to a close, guys. Make sure if you want a calendar, you can always email me, and we'll figure it out, how to purchase a calendar. You can always just check out the live streams. $20 super chat will get you a calendar, and then follow me on Instagram. The Cemetery Road has an Instagram. Myself underscore Jason Spencer underscore has an Instagram. I like posting a bunch of photos up there for all to see. Make sure you're subscribed to Cemetery Road. Make sure you're subscribed to Weeping Willow Paranormal and Doof Doof Paranormal and Chasing the Darkness Paranormal. Go subscribe to Entity 7 Paranormal. Like, all these people are friends who are out doing cool stuff. Go check them out. Hang out with us, and we'll have some fun with this upcoming year. Maisie says, Jason, when are you coming over to see the dog? I don't know. I gotta go a lot of places. Let's see here. We've got Andrew. Thank you for the PayPal donation, sir, to help with the channel. You're awesome. We've got Jen. I have gotten your email. We're good to go. And Jill, Brian W. Jill. I got your address as well. Your calendar is technically it's already packaged up. It's ready to go. So I should be good to go. I'm going to get all these ready tonight. Actually, before I go to bed, I'm going to package them all up because they're getting sent out tomorrow. I am super excited to get this project out to the people who really, really want it. It was a labor of love. People asked for a long time for this calendar, and it took me too long to put it together. I'm glad it's like a physical thing, and I'm glad I get to get it out to people. Plus, on the back, little QR code goes directly to my channel. So if people are like, "What's Cemetery Road? This is awesome." All you got to do is have them take a picture of that. Bam! Takes them directly to the channel. That's awesome. Check out that back photo. That's pretty awesome too. I appreciate you guys so much. You don't even know. All of you are awesome. I needed a bit of a hangout tonight. This was great. You guys are great. Everything's great. Tarnia, you are awesome. And again, I appreciate all the support, guys. I hope you guys have a great week. Be on the lookout for the new episodes. Be on the lookout for episodes from Weeping Willow. Aaron's here late. I'm leaving, Aaron. But I appreciate you popping in. Hope you and your sister are doing well. Ron, you're awesome too. Aaron, Team Rewatch. That's right. We just talk about the calendar a lot. It's all good. I believe you should have yours in a couple days. But that's it. That's it, guys. I'm done. I'm out of here. I don't know what I'm doing the rest of my night, but I hope the rest of your night goes really, really well. Y'all deserve a good night and a good week. And again, go subscribe to all of our friends. Y'all are awesome. I don't know how to end these things. I don't know how to start them, and I don't know how to end them. Starting, it's usually like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? All that kind of stuff. Ending, a little bit awkward. It's awkward to just end a conversation midstream. But that's all I've got. Again, thank you guys. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to hang out with y'all again. Have a good week, and I will see you on the next one. See ya.